Peace, love, and healing energy to everyone out there watching. This video is about simple manifestation spells that you can do. They're fairly inexpensive. You don't really need a lot of items. One of the spells that I'm going to demonstrate to you is called the plate manifestation spell, and also I'm going to demonstrate how to do a petition on a bay leaf on petition paper or regular paper. Okay, so the first step to doing any ritual or spell is to already develop that mindset. So before you even start gathering your items, you want to get into that mindset. So if you're upset, if you're anxious, if you're feeling a little sad, you want to get rid of all of those feelings, because you don't want those negative energies to interfere with what you are trying to manifest. So you get into that mindset. So you might want to take about 30 minutes before you actually go to gather the items to get into that mindset. Start already claiming what you are trying to manifest. So if you need $500 for rent within the next 30 days and you know that you probably won't get it, you need to change your way of thinking and say that I have the $500, or I'm not short on rent this month. And you want to just keep thinking that, just feel like you already have that. So once you go gather your materials, you want to keep that same mindset, pretty much repeating that affirmation, so that once you write it down, which I'm going to demonstrate to you, it's just putting more power into you speaking it out to the universe and attracting it to you. Okay, so the next step to the spell is cleansing your space. So even though these are just pretty much writing something on something, you still want to clear the space on the area that you're going to be writing on. So you want to be in a pretty much a clean environment. Whatever table or book or whatever you're going to use, you want to cleanse that as well. So you want to probably wipe it down with alcohol. That can be drinking alcohol or rubbing alcohol. Probably want to do salt to cleanse it. Whatever you want to do, you can use apple cider vinegar as well. So however you want to wipe that surface off to cleanse it, you can do that. Then once you do that, you also want to bless the area, call into the area any type of spirits or entities that you want to assist you with manifesting and casting anything that isn't conducive to the spell. You want to cast them out, and you pretty much want to cast the circle. So casting the circle, what I do is first I take my sound bowl, which you don't necessarily need, but I use a sound bowl for cleansing. The sound bowl um, pretty much handles the vibration in the room. So whatever type of vibration that you need, it pretty much brings that vibration, bring that room into that same vibration to help you assist with manifesting. It also helps with meditation as well, or calming the mood, or pretty much alleviating stress and things like that. So I use the sound bowl to pretty much clear the vibration in a room, make it to pretty much tone the vibration to what I need it to be. After I do that, I cast my circle with sweet silver here. And what you pretty much do, you want to walk in a circle with this with sweet silver. Well, not yours won't be sweet silver, but with whatever you use. You don't necessarily have to use a tool like this, but I do. I invest in it. So what you want to do, you can use your finger, you can use a pencil, you can use a butter knife, you can use pretty much anything to cast your circle. But when you cast your circle, you want to call into the circle, before you completely close it, all the spirits or entities that you want to assist you with the spell or ritual. Before you close it, you want to cast out all entities or spirits that are not conducive to the spell or the ritual. This is very important because if you have anyone that is pretty much countering what you are doing, they could just be casting a spell against you, knowingly or not knowingly. Those spirits will be in your circle and they will destroy your ritual or spell or make it not work in your favor. So you want to make sure before you close the circle, you call into the circle the spiritual entities that will benefit the work that you're doing, and you want to cast out anyone that isn't. So then you close your circle. As soon as you cast everything out, you call in first, you call out last, close it. That way it's closed, they cannot enter. And this casting your circle and closing it will protect you in that radius from up, down, and that whole radius, so you'll be protected. So once you do that, the first spell I'm going to demonstrate to you is going to be the plate spell. So once you do that, you can get a plate. It don't have to be a paper plate. It don't have to be fine china. It can be whatever type of plate that you want to use. Size doesn't matter either. So you get your plate. Make sure you have a pencil. I typically like to use pencil that looks like regular wood, yellow pencils. Or the pencils that are more tan in color because they look more natural to me. They don't, not going to say they don't have a lot of dye, but you get what I'm saying. So you can use any type of pencil. Some people use pens. I don't prefer to use pens because I'm trying to stick with nature with working and doing spiritual and ritual work. With this particular spell, you want to use a pencil with a dull point. This is probably a little bit too sharp, so I'm probably going to sketch it down a little bit. But you want to use a dull point. Next, what you're going to need is aluminum foil. Doesn't matter what kind, the brand, whatever you are comfortable using with. And what you're going to do is wrap the plate in aluminum foil. So I'm going to just tear this piece right here. I'm not good with tearing aluminum foil, but yeah, I messed that all the way up. That's okay. So you take the plate, you just wrap it. You can wrap the whole plate if you choose to. You don't have to. Just make sure that the plate is like this. So once you do that, you're going to take your pencil and you're going to write your intent on here, what you wish to manifest. So we're going to say need the rent within 30 days. And you have to put a time frame, but you don't say need the rent. You say I have $500 by February 15th, 2020. You have to put that date because you have to have the goal. Or you want to say something in the present tense so that you're drawing it to you. If you say I need $500 by February 15th, that's going to be a little bit difficult for the universe to work with. If you say I will have, you're kind of still pushing that into the future, pushing that further in the future instead of saying I have $500 by February 15th. That way you're pulling it to you. That's the whole concept of law of attraction. The words that you use are important when you are doing spells or any type of ritual work, and even just in daily life. So you write the intent down on the paper. And then once you do that, you probably can't see it, but you do that, you want to hang it in the window. Hang it in the window where it's getting direct sunlight, and if you can if you can set it perfectly where it's getting direct sunlight and then at night moonlight, because that the light hitting this is going to reflect it out to the universe so that it can manifest. So it's help it's pretty much attracting what you are trying to manifest. And you just leave it there. You can leave it there. I prefer to leave it there until I have what I have placed on the plate. Once you do that, because this is a paper plate, you can dispose of it, throwing it away. You can just throw it, toss it, and thank the universe, the spirits that assisted you, the spirits and entities that assisted you with this spell or manifesting your desires. You want to thank them and probably leave them an offering, something, an apple, some cool water, something. You want to thank them because they assisted you and they protected you while you were manifesting as well. So the next spell or ritual that I'm going to show you today is bay leaf petition, petition on petition paper, and then petition on regular paper. So with the bay leaf, we're going to say you cleanse your area already. You take the bay leaf, sit it down, and you write your petition on it. So whatever your wish is, write it on there, but write it as if you have it. So don't write it futuristically. Don't write it as something like I need this. Write it as you already have it. It's yours. Claim it. Attract it to you. So you put it. I'm just going to, for the sake of argument, write the same thing that I wrote on the manifestation plate. And also, if you are trying to manifest money, you want to put the specific amount and how you would like to achieve it. So we can say all day, I have $10,000, right? And you can say I have $10,000 within the next 6 months. Well, over the course of 6 months, you might accumulate $10,000. However, it won't be a $10,000 where you can actually see and count it all at once. You see what I'm saying? But if you say I have $10,000 saved in the bank within 6 months, that's different. Now you are manifesting it to be seen. So you can accumulate $10,000 just at work or getting extra money that you're not really paying attention to over the course of 6 months if you just say I have $10,000 within 6 months. But if you say I have $10,000 saved in a bank within 6 months, totally different. Or I have $10,000 within 6 months for a new car, totally different. So you want to be careful how you word it. So I wrote the petition on here, same thing. Now with the petition paper and the regular paper, I know it looks raggedy, but when you are cutting or tearing the petition paper or regular paper, you want to attempt to have smooth edges. So you want to have a perfect square or rectangle. You want to attempt to it. So also, when you are cutting or tearing the petition paper or regular paper, you want to tear towards you because you are trying to pull something to you. Now, if you are trying to banish something, if you're trying to get rid of something, you want to pull it away from you and move counterclockwise. So you pull and you go clockwise, pull or cut. If you are trying to get rid of something, you pull away from you, cut away from you, go counterclockwise and away from you. And that's how you get rid of stuff and bring it to you. That's important because if you do it, if you trying to manifest something towards you, but you're pulling away from you, is going to be like a push and pull type of thing working with the universe. The universe will figure out your intent, and eventually it may work, but it's going to take some time to figure out, okay, what was the intent? Were they intending to get rid of this, or was they intending to bring us to them? So be careful how you do that. Also, petition paper is stronger than regular paper, but either one will work just fine. Bay leaf is stronger than petition paper. Either one will work just fine. And you'll write your wish on there. And then what I do is, well, what you are supposed to do is burn them. Now, before you do the wish on the petition paper, bay leaf, or the regular paper, you want to bond with it. What I mean by bond with it is wear it for at least 24 hours if possible. And what I mean by wear it, women, you can tuck it in your bra, put it in your pocket, your purse, your wallet, carry it around with you with the wish on it, as well as you still go on with the affirmation of saying, I have it. Do that with the paper. For men, you can put it in your pocket, your wallet, however else you want to wear it. If you want to wear it in your watch, just keep it on you, close to you, so you can bond with it and your energy is on it. So once you do that, what I typically do for the petition paper, I may fold it, and it's the same concept. You want to fold it to you, turn it clockwise, fold it to you. Now, this is small enough. Same thing with the regular paper. You want to fold it to you, move it clockwise, fold it to you. If you want to banish, then it would be the opposite. It would be fold away from you, go counterclockwise, fold away from you. And then you burn it. So you can use a ashtray to burn it. You can use a cast iron pot to burn it. You can use an incense burner to burn it. Whatever works for you. Be careful with dealing with fire. Don't hold it in your hand and light it and burn it down. You're going to burn yourself. So please take precaution when doing so. And then you put it in whatever you're going to use to burn it. Make sure that it is fireproof. So you don't want to set anything on fire. Okay? So put that in there. Burn it. Let it burn down. Let it sit for a minute. Once it burns down completely, you can let it sit for a few days. Or you can toss the ashes out. As soon as it's done burned down, you can toss the ashes out into the outside in the grass or whatever, and let the wind carry it and do what it do. And then that completes everything. But once you are done, thank the spirits, thank the universe, thank the elements that you work with, the sun, the moon, the fire, the air. You want to thank all of those elements, thank all the spirits and entities that assisted you with doing this spell, and then you want to pretty much say goodbye or end that work. You pretty much close the door. So you open the door, you want to close the door, because you don't want to leave the door open to have an open invitation for spirits or entities to come and go as they please. So you want to thank them, say your goodbyes, close the door. You have to thank and say goodbye to close the door. Once you do that, you can do a like a cool down type of ritual, which is to assist with closing the door and pretty much cleansing yourself of the spirits or entities, and that's pretty much rewashing your table or your space or whatever you use. Using a sound bowl to settle the vibrations. You can open up the circle so that you can leave, and also you closed that door already, so the spirits is. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. If you have any questions, if you need any type of clarity, feel free to um, hit me up on Facebook. You can also hit me up on Instagram. My email is blackgoddessmagic313. If you have any type of questions, comment your questions or whatever comments that you have, send them below. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching my video. Like, share, and comment. I love you guys. Subscribe as well. Thank you and have a blessed day.